Hello students, welcome to our today's class. I hope you all are ready with your notebook and pen. Okay, so write down some important points from today's class. It is very important to write down notes. Okay, so welcome and let's start our today's topics. Before moving to our today's topics, as usual, let's revise what we have learned in our last class. So, which chapter we are learning? We are in the chapter number 6, that is refraction of light. Okay, so let's revise. So, in last class, we have seen the two very important laws of refraction. The law of refraction says, so the first law of refraction says that the incident ray, here this is the incident ray, the refracted ray are at a point of incidence n are on the opposite side to the normal to the surface of the slab at that point CD. So basically what it says that the incident ray and the refracted ray, they are on the opposite sides of the normal. So here this is incident ray and this is a refracted ray which is totally opposite. So these two rays are totally opposites. So and the three incident ray, refracted ray and the normal are in the same plane. So here is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray and this is normal. They are drawn on the same plane, same glass plane. Okay, what about the second law of refraction? So this is called as what? A Snell's law. Snell's discovered this law, so this law is called as Snell's law. What this law says that for a given pair of media, that is for a rarer medium or the denser medium, air and glass, air is there in the rarer medium and glass is situated at the denser medium, the ratio of sin I to the sin R is constant. What is I? I is the angle of incidence and R is what? Angle of refraction. So these are the two laws which we have learned in our last class. Then we have seen refractive index. What is the symbol of refractive index? That is small n. Okay, I hope you remember. Don't forget this. The refractive index of a medium with respect to vacuum is called as what? Its absolute refractive index, and the value of refractive index is different for different media. Okay, so it is different for rarer medium, it is different for a denser medium, and the refractive index depends upon what? The velocity of light in the medium. Okay, then we have seen this very interesting topics, that is refraction of light in a different media. So what happened when a ray of light passes from rarer medium to the denser medium? It bends towards the normal. Okay, when a ray of light passes from denser medium to the rarer medium, what happened? It bends away from the normal. Okay, and when a ray of light is incident normally at the two boundaries, okay, at the two boundaries, then what happened? It does not get refracted. Okay, it will follow the same path, that is straight line. Okay, so this is all about the we have learned in our last class. Okay, so today we are going to see a very interesting topics which is very important and easy also. So let's start. So our today's first topic is mirage. What is mirage? Let's see. You have to observe these two pictures. Okay, what is there in the first picture? So student, have ever seen this kind of situation where you can see the appearance of water? This is the appearance of water on a hot road. Okay, hot road, especially in the time of summer or else in the desert region like Rajasthan, when the temperature is very high, when the temperature is very hot. So here you can see the appearance of water, but actually the water is not there on the road. You can just see its appearance. Okay, I hope you have observed this sometime in your life. Okay, now let's move towards the next image. What it's saying, this is a holy fire. Okay, holy fire. In this image, have seen that the objects beyond the fire, this is the beyond the fire, and above a holy fire, appear to be shaking, like it's like you have observed that some of the objects like a tree, then if some person is standing over here, if you can see that person from this side, you will see that the objects are shaking, tree is shaking. Okay, so why this kind of situation happens, why this happens? So this happens because of mirage. What is that? Let's see. So here the local atmospheric condition affect the refraction of light. What do you mean by local atmospheric condition? When sometimes the temperature is very high, sometimes the temperature is very cold. So these are the atmospheric condition, when there is hotness in the weather, when there is coldness in the weather. Okay, so it affects the refraction of light. Yes. In both the examples of last slide, the air near the hot rod and near the holy flame is hot. Yes. As the surface, as the ground is hot because of the temperature, the air near the hot rod is also hot, and it's a holy flame. Flame, that means we fire that flame. So what happens? The holy flame is also hot. Yes. The refractive index of air keeps increasing as we go to increasing height. The refractive index of air increases as we move towards, as we move, as we go to increasing height. So here basically what is this picture says that this is the hot surface. Okay, you can see that this is the hot surface, and above the hot surface how the air will be, the air will always hot. So hot surface, and here there is a hot air, but as we move towards the sky, as we go to higher heights, the air will become cold. Okay, so above the surface of the earth air is hot, but as we move towards the sky the air will be cold. So just imagine that if a person is standing over here and he is looking down in the downward direction, what he will see? He will see the reflection of this tree, but actually this tree is not here, the tree is there above the hot surface, but he can see the tree is situated near the ground surface. So why this happens? Let's see. In the first case, the direction of light rays coming from a distance keeps changing according to the laws of refraction. Yes, so we have seen that when the light ray comes from a rarer medium to the denser medium, it bends towards the normal. When it goes from denser to rarer, what happened? Yes, it goes away from the normal, and when it incident, it does not get refracted. So light rays coming from a distance kept changing according to the laws of refraction. The light rays coming from a distant object appear to be coming from the image of the object inside the ground. Okay, so the light rays are coming from here, distant object appear to be coming from object inside. So that person will see that the tree is there inside the surface of the earth, surface, hot surface. So that is called as what? That is called as mirage. It is a kind of imagination. Okay, actual thing is not there, but you imagine that because of the light. Okay, yes. Now let's move towards the next, that is in the second example, in this holy flame example, the direction of light ray coming from the object beyond the holy fire changes due to the changing refractive index above the fire. So here what happened, in this particular place the temperature is very high, but when we go beyond the holy flame, what happened, the temperature is cold. So there should be mixing of temperature takes place, and that's why the refractive index also goes on changes. Okay, yes, thus the object appear to be moving. So when we see one object from beyond the holy fire, what happened, we will see that it is shaking, but in real the object doesn't shake. Okay, so what is mirage? Mirage is a naturally occurring optical phenomena in which light rays bend via refraction to produce a displayed image of distant object. Here the light ray is bending. Okay, light ray is bending via refraction. Why it get bent? Because of the refraction, to produce the distant image of the object to produce the some another image. Okay, so it can be seen in where? It can be seen in hot places like a desert, like Rajasthan. Okay, so this is all about mirage. Then the very interesting topic, that is twinkling of stars. You must have seen that how the stars gets twinkle at the night. So why this happens? Let's see. Okay, so the effect of atmospheric condition on refraction of light can be seen in the twinkling of stars. Why the star gets twinkle? Because of the effect of atmospheric condition on refraction of light. Okay, so here the second point is stars are self-luminous. What do you mean by self-luminous? Which means they have their own light. They do not require anybody's light. They have their own light and can be seen in the absence of sunlight. That means in the night time we can see the stars, the twinkling of stars. So they appear to be a point source because of their being at a very large distance from us. They are like a point source for us. They are like something kind of source for us because what? They are very large distance from us. Stars are situated at very large distance from us. Okay, as the density of air increases with lowering the height above the surface of the earth, the refractive index also increases. As the density of air increases when there is lowering of height above the surface of the earth, what happens? The refractive index also increases. And here you can see the star light coming towards us travel from a rarer medium to the denser medium. Starlight, when it comes towards us, what happened? It comes from air to us. So air is what? Rarer medium. So it comes from rarer medium to the denser medium and it bends towards the normal. Okay. Yes, this makes the star appear to be higher in the sky as compared to its actual position. So, just imagine here one person is standing. This is the apparent position of star, the position which we can see, but actual position of star is here. So you can see that the actual position of star is here, but we can see the position of star in straight line over here. This is not the real position of star. This is the real position of star. Okay, so apparent position of star keeps changing a bit. Apparent position of star keeps on changing. This is because of the motion of atmospheric air and the changing air density and temperature. Because of the air density and temperature gets changes. So because of this there should be changes in the apparent position of star. And because of this, what happened? The refractive index of air keeps on changing continuously. Because of this, the position and brightness of star keeps changing continuously and star will appear to be a twinkling. Okay? Yes. Then you have seen the stars twinkle, but does the planet twinkle? No, we didn't see like this. We didn't heard also that planets are twinkle, planet twinkle. So why they do not twinkle? This is because planets are much closer to us as compared to stars, and they therefore do not appear to be a point source, but they are appear as a collection of point source. Here you can see when you have observed a laser light, it shines more. Okay, just see this red color, this shine more. But when there is a big light, it shines less. So the planets are like very big. They are the collection of point sources and therefore they do not twinkle. Because of the changes in atmospheric refractive index, the position as well as the brightness of individual point source changes because of the change in the atmospheric refractive index. But what happened? The average position and the total average brightness remain unchanged and the planet do not twinkle. Okay, so this will ask in your exam, so be prepared for this, that why planet do not twinkle. Okay. Yes. So here there is one image, you can see that. So here just imagine this is the sun here is also sun, and here is earth. We are situated here, we are there on the earth. Okay, so by sunrise we mean the appearance of the sun above the horizon. When sunrise takes place, this line is called as horizon. Okay, so when sunrise takes place, the sun, we mean that the appearance of sun to be above the horizon, that means it should be here. But when the sun is somewhat below the horizon, the light rays are able to reach us along a curved path due to the refraction of light through the earth atmosphere. You can see over here the light rays coming to the earth via bending. Okay, and this bend takes place because of refraction of light, and these are the atmospheric layer: troposphere, ionosphere, stratosphere. You must have learned these things. Okay, so thus we see sun even before it emerges above the horizon. So that's why we see sun before it emerges above the horizon. But same thing happens at the point of sunset, and we keep seeing the sun for a short while even after it goes below the horizon. So at the time of sunset, what happened? It goes below the horizon, but for some time we see that sun is there. Okay, and this is the apparent position of the sun which we can see from the earth, but actually sun is not there, sun is here. Okay, sun is located over here. This is the real position of the sun. Okay, so there should be changes in the position of sun and the star takes place. Okay, so what we have learned today, we have learned mirage, then we have learned twinkling of star, apparent position of star. Okay, watch the video again and again and do practice it. Okay, thank you.